So she said how to maintain a work-life balance when there is no external help. You know, we can't invite our helpers inside the house. So it's just you and your kids and your partner. So you're doing every single thing. You don't have nannies anymore. So she said how to maintain a work-life balance. She's working from home with 2 kids, with no external help. So she's like, everything is all over the place. I don't know how to maintain a balance.
I say to parents, you know, there is no magic answer. You do this and then you have time for your work. No, especially if you have a toddler running around your house, the reality is you cannot do any work. So I'm just being very real, and I know how the situation it is with the children. So what you have to do, I tell parents, first of all, think, when can you find a moment of peace to finish what's the most important for you? So can you wake up an hour earlier before your children? Do they have a nap, and can you do some work? So you leave the laundry, you leave the dishes, you leave the lunch. This is your time when you need to finish some work. And then when they go to bed, you take an hour or 2 hours also. But then what's important is because we think also, oh, I have to overachieve, you know, I should now, I'm at home and I should do all of these things. And in reality, we're not more productive, we're less productive. So it's very important that you make a to-do list. I always say no more than 3 to 5 things. What you have to finish. I need to send these emails. I need to do this report, or I need to create this. And then you want to see how to fit these things into those timings. Another tip is making not to-do list. You need to look in your days and see, okay, because now I'm telling you, in quarantine, we all created some new habits that we didn't do before. You know, we are out of our routines, we're doing different things that usually we're not doing. So you say, you know what, I'm going to go back to this, or I'm going to change this. So you need to make to-do list. I'm not going to scroll. I'm not going to answer emails. When I take this time, I'm just going to focus on the work. So it's very important that you get rid of some things that can wait. Okay, this can wait, but this is my priority. And the third thing, I also tell parents, sometimes you say, oh, but let's say we always recommend that people read, you know, if you want to improve, you should read maybe 30, 45 minutes every day. And the parents say, I don't have 45 minutes in a day. So I tell them, okay, let's think about 15 minutes. When do you have 15 minutes? So before the quarantine, for example, if you took your child to the park and they're just playing in the sand, you can sit on a bench and read for 10, 15 minutes of a little bit of your book, for example. Even now, where do you have 15 minutes? Okay, so say now I have 15 minutes. They're gonna sit and play, or they're gonna watch, maybe you give them 15 minutes to watch a cartoon, and you say, now in this 15 minutes, I'm just gonna focus on finishing this report. So you take smaller blocks of time. Why? Because when you think, oh, I need 2 hours to finish this, it seems like a lot of time, but we actually waste a lot of time throughout the day. So think of shorter periods of time. I need, for example, if you're maybe in sales or you have your business, so say I have 15 minutes, okay, I'm gonna call 2 clients in this 15 minutes. And then later on you have 15 more minutes. If you do this 3 times, you already spoke with 6 clients. So you did something and it didn't seem like a lot of work.
So I guess the main core point here is to bring others in routine as well, if you want to do something on your own.
Absolutely. The whole family needs to be in the routine. So children need to have some kind of, a lot of families that change the routine, you know, waking up later, going to bed earlier. I'm saying you need to try and stick with the routine. Okay, maybe you want them to sleep a little bit longer in the morning. Then you wake up and you use that time for yourself, to do something on yourself. And then for children, okay, they have breakfast. What are they doing after breakfast? Is it e-learning? Is it school? Then when do they have lunch? You need to really create a routine. A routine, children learn through routine, and it's the best. If you want to achieve, you really have to have the routine.
True, I agree. All right, one last question.